Howdy y'all and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. Well, I I don't really have much planned for today. I'm not good at planning out, man. I just jump in and start playing. I've been on here a little bit today. Um I can show you what I've done so far today. Well, first off, my tools are getting terrible. And so I went down and did a little bit of strip mining. I did 3 rows. They're pretty long though. I came back with some diamonds. Um, oh, I don't have the mommy anymore. I put them someplace, and I mined them with my silk touch pick because I want to try and get a fortune pick before I break them open because I don't have a fortune pick right now, and I can't really do that because I don't have any XP. So that is definitely something I need to fix is getting some XP. And yeah. But before I can really think about doing that, I put together that little squid farm thing. It does not work. I guess it's not big enough. I don't know. I don't really know how this squid stuff works. I went and looked at some images of some other types of squid farms, and I do think that there's another type of squid farm, which is basically the same squid farm I've got now, just bigger, would work better. So I'm gonna switch that up. I know that it would work better if I was someplace else. See, this is the thing. Um, I wonder why I never filled that in. Oh, this is what I did. I took down all the rock and dirt that was in the way of the road right here and opened this all up. I like that I said I didn't have any XP and I'm just leaving XP laying around. Um, and then I made a bunch of gravel and have placed down some of the road, so I think that's looking pretty good right now. It'll look better once I get in here and put down the cobblestone to make it look like spots where the pavement has worn off. I like the way that looks a lot. It depends on how your roads are paved, obviously, but we do occasionally get the where I live the thin pavement over top of heavier rock stuff, and it kind of looks like that once the tar surface starts to peel away. But yeah, so I'll probably put some more of that in there, but I want to work on this squid farm thing. I really need to get it working because I need so much black dye, and I really don't want to have to go swimming around for squids all the time. So, I think if I understand what I'm doing here, yeah, there's my diamonds. I've got 10 diamond ore just waiting. If I understand what I'm doing here now, I'm gonna need um, more in the way of wood to start off with here. So let's go out and get some wood. My picks and stuff are almost dead. My sword, my pick, my shovel, my axe, it's all getting really bad. And so rather than building all new material and having to re-enchant, because some of these are pretty good, that one's not great, I guess. But I do have this silk touch pick I want to keep. I guess actually none of that stuff is really all that great. Ooh, I wonder if we can just climb this tree all the way to the top. That would make my life easier. Hmm. uh, Been a pretty quiet day here. I don't know where he's been at. I haven't looked, honestly. I mean, I saw them up there earlier. They were home, but it's been really quiet the last little bit. I wonder if they didn't go some. Nobody ever tells me when they go. I mean, I only live in the same house, and I'm lucky if I can change my clothes without being questioned as to why I'm changing my clothes. And so it's really weird that I get questioned down that closely on what I'm doing like I'm a child when they just run off, don't even leave me a message. Uh, it gets weird sometimes when you wake up and nobody's here and all the vehicles are gone. And I mean, I I live in a house where only one person has a job that takes them away from the house. So I mean, my work is all done from home. Oh, are you kidding me? Get out of here, bird. I can't wait until it gets warm enough that I can put the air conditioner in the windows. The stupid bird will stop pecking the window. It's not pecking the window, it's landing right outside the window, and it then tries to fly through the window, which it can't, and so then it flies back, lands, waits a second, and then tries to fly into the window again. And I don't know why it's doing it. I can't figure out why it's doing it. It's dumb. That's why it's doing it. It's really dumb. And I mean, it is an animal, and I feel like birds might be on the dumber end of things. Not all birds. There are some really smart birds. But this one here, who thinks it wants to come in through this window for some reason, is dumb. Oop, I missed. Look, I got one left over, so I guess she'll just go there. And what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Being left. Which is fine, because I don't really want to go anywhere anyways. I just, it's just weird that they don't, like, leave a note. Uh, I, I don't know. I just feel like maybe you'd leave a note for people. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be gone. I'll be back later. Nope, no notes. Just gone. I feel like this is probably fence. Yep, that's the backwards way. Okay. So we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. So I need to make this thing a little bigger. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's 5 by 5, so that'd be 25 of these I need. Does that seem right? This is what I saw. This is what they were using. And so I assume this is probably pretty standard squid farm, which I am currently do not operate. And yes, it would be better if I went out to the desert, but you know, I don't have time. That's I don't have time to play this game and leave it running with my guy and check back to make sure I'm not dead for some reason. Um, I just don't have the time, and so okay. So this is a 3 by 3, so that would be a 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 3 by 3. Actually, just 1 over makes it 5 by 5, right? 3 and 5. But let's go ahead and move it back 1. And then this is where the water starts to flow down. Okay. So now I can't see through the water. Where's the signs? Okay, the signs are at that level. So how does this work with the fences? You can't just... Okay, so I've got to have ground underneath of it for the fences, it looks like. But then you can take it out. I gotcha. I gotcha. Four, and then we'll go over one more here. we'll do 5. And then that's just going here. Oh, good. I am stuck in the water. But yeah, it's been a pretty quiet day for sure. Week's gone all right. You know, being as this is my kind of end of the week cool down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't had a lot going on other than work this week, as always. And then that's the official spot there. So now what I need is this. Like so, and I don't know why I did it that way, because now I'm not... Oh, yeah, I can. I need you to come out, I guess. Man, I know yesterday, of course, is really super busy. You know what's really weird is, I don't know what the deal was, but every day I tried something different this week to not have to work too late, and it didn't. Oh, that's not gonna work. It didn't matter what I did, but every day this week, I ended up working about an hour later than I expected. Every day. I tried everything. That's weird that you can walk through them from the side. I tried starting 2 hours early. Didn't help. I tried uh I tried just an hour early. I skipped my normal lunch break. It didn't matter. It really didn't matter. Everything I tried, I still wound up with working an hour later than I expected. When I say an hour later, I mean like I thought, you know what? I think this week I want to be done with work by 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And so when I say an hour later, I don't mean like I expected to work, 8 hours today and I worked 9. I mean like I expected to work till a certain time every day so that I could get more done, and every day something happened so that I wound up having to work extra hour, extra 2 hours, extra hour and a half. It didn't matter. Every day, 5 o'clock. Every day. Um, it wasn't that big a deal, but it was just weird. Like, I tried really hard to get done early, and it just wasn't happening. I think the one day, the system we use to submit all our paperwork was down, and so you can't do the job while the system's down that you use to submit the job, and so I had to wait for that to get fixed, and I'm like, oh, great. So now you guys have wasted my day. And then the one day, I'm like, all right, I got this. Nope, training day. And training lasted longer than I expected. Every day. Every day was like that. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm going to need a bunch more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 16. I need 16 of those. And I'm going to need my glass again. Yeah, I've got this bird. I think I probably mentioned it before. There's this bird trying to get in. I know I mentioned it in this episode, but it's been going on for a couple of weeks now. Oh, this was weird too. It's there's this bird, right? And it's just pecking away, plunk, 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 over and over again for almost 2 weeks at this point. I thought it was two different birds, but every time I go look, it's the same stupid bird. And I'm pretty sure the one day it was two different birds, and but uh, after that first day, it's always been the same bird. Ooh, I upgraded my bow. Oh crap! Dang it! Why do you gotta do this, man? Just blew a big hole in my yard. Uh, so yeah, same stupid bird every day. And then was it yesterday or maybe the day before? Oh, it was definitely 2 days ago. So I get up, get breakfast. I open my work stuff. I start to work. No bird. I'm like, well, this is gonna be great. No bird today. I just plinks against the window all day long. It's driving me crazy. And I'm like, yes, yes, finally. I can just. I mean, I'm not enjoying myself. It's work, but it's no bird plunks. And I forgot what I was doing. And so the wind starts blowing. I wouldn't have a tornado or anything like that. The wind starts blowing, and the door at the other end of the room won't stay open and just taps all day long, over and over and over. And I should have put something in the doorway to stop it, but it was like pretty quiet unless you were listening for it. And so by the time I realized what was going on, I'd been listening to it for a couple hours, just tapping over and over and over. Plunk, 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 plunk. And I don't understand even how that was happening because the room that was doing that doesn't have windows. I don't recall that door ever doing that. But man, it was just with the way the wind was blowing or something, just all day long. Just trying to make me go insane, I'm pretty sure. Um, but yep, yeah, it's been interesting. Well, it's not been interesting. It's been an annoying set of noisy occurrences going on. I should probably move this chest out one more, and then that way I can seal this off just in case the squid tries to. It's not like I don't have the thing for it. All right. Now I gotta get some glass. The hopper is the word I was trying to think of. Yeah. And then, so we had, what? My Sunday night, I already talked about that. My Sunday night RPG D&D session that I DM'd. That went good. And then Tuesday night we did one. And all right, I think I put the glass. I feel like I should have more glass than that. I do. Sorry, I'm just probably going to need a lot of glass for this. Probably not this much, though. I don't think. 5. Nope, I might need this much glass. I might need more glass than this. But, yeah, so on Tuesday night we did, I'm just going to swap this out so this doesn't break up on me. On Tuesday night we started a D&D group as well. Well, what the deal is uh, some of the guys. Did I do one on each side of this? Is that what I did? And then two back this way, right? Two back and one over, I'm pretty sure is what I did. Thursday night we started playing D&D a while ago, and it's a lot of fun. Oops. Usually, I have talked about some of the things that irritate me. Not that I don't go around not irritated most of the time, anyways. People just irritate me. I'm a super introvert, and I prefer alone most of the time. And uh, you know, when they do things that are, I don't know, just it drains me. It drains me. And so we're doing that, and then one of the other guys, he's like, "Man, I think I'd like to DM." And so the first group's like, "Well, we don't have time to DM with two DMs for some reason. There wasn't really a reason given, just they didn't want to, and that's fine." Uh, Technically, this needs to be one bigger on each side so I can put the glass in, right? And so, no go on that. And so he decides he's going to start his own D&D night. And we're going to do it on Tuesdays. And so before he decided on that, my sister decided she wanted to play D&D, and so she wanted to play on Sundays. So now I'm DMing on Sundays. I'm playing every other week on Thursday, and I'm playing potentially every week on Tuesday now. And this would be better if I put the water in right now. That is a fact. Let me get this drilled out, and then I should be able to water this whole thing in pretty easily. Okay, get the glass down. Okay, wait. I'm thinking this through my head. This will be better if I clear out everything underneath first. Whoops, that's too far. I need to do all this first so that I don't have the water reforming all the way through. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I don't really understand squids that well. But, so yeah, so we had our first session of that. And it's quite a bit different. The Sunday afternoon stuff is more serious, which is more to my, well, it's mostly more serious. Oh. Wait, now I've gone over too far. Yeah, no, I have gone over Too far. Right? Yeah. What did I do? How did I do this? This is weird. In my brain, this is not working. I don't understand what I've done. It's okay. It's okay. It'll work out. And so, so it's a little more serious other than, I don't know, sometimes my brother-in-law is a little, I think he would probably get along better on the Thursday night stuff than I would, honestly. I don't really find him that funny. Um, okay, so here's the thing. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I have opened it way up too high up here. So this should be glass, like so. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. And so I think I need more water volume for the squids to spawn in. I thought they could just spawn in a single block, but they aren't doing that. So, and I didn't give them a single block. I gave them a single block wide, but they're not spawning. I did not get any. I did not get any ink sacs from the group, and so that's why this has got to be redone. Okay, you just said what you were going to do here, and now you're ruining everything. Like so. Only this one comes out. And so, so that one is Thursday night's homebrew, which means our DM makes up the world and everything that goes on in it. Tuesday night, we're running a module, which is an official D&D campaign. And Sunday I'm running homebrew. I just think it gives you more leeway. If you run a module, right, the module's got things set up ahead of time, and unless you go homebrew off the module, then your people are stuck doing what's in the module. Not stuck. It's not a bad thing. Your people are only able to do what's in the module unless your DM runs off module. And I'm not sure my Tuesday night DM is going to run us off module. I don't know if he has the talent, I guess, to be able to do something like that. And not that that's a bad thing. It's just not in his wheelhouse. That's all I'm saying. You know, not everybody is going to be able to run stuff on the fly, and I just don't know if he has that particular skill set. Nope, I need gravel. Nope, need jungle planks. Dirt can go. That can probably go too. Alright, now I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to grab this, and then I'm going to put in water. And so we started that, and that went pretty good. We're playing with his cousin, and so we made it through the first session with the cousin Tuesday night. Although there was a funny moment, for me, anyways. So I always figure he's a bit of a cheater, the guy running the who wants to be a DM. Uh, he's you know, he like he plays in the Thursday night stuff, and so like when he reads his spell descriptions on how the spells work, he only reads the good parts. And so then when he tells you what his spell does, he only tells you the good things his spell does, and he ignores the fact that the spell has some downsides. And which of course I find a little bit annoying when he does it, but you know. So then you got to go back and you've got to be on point checking out his spell stuff to make sure he is reading it correctly. And so it's a lot of extra work to have to do. I feel like this just all filled back in as source blocks. Hopefully it's enough to get Squid to spawn, though, and then this will do what I need it to do. And so, you know, he'll go to cast a spell, and he'll be like, oh, it does this thing. And it kind of does, but there's some other things that also are involved in it, like how far it can go. I know, like, one of the things that... oh, did I... Nope. I know, like, one of the things he had going was... he has this owl on Thursday nights, and he uses it to scout around all the time. Well, there are rules on how that works. And so when he first started using it, none of us are playing the same class as him, so nobody had read over all the rules, because there's a lot of spells for wizard classes. And okay, so I think this is a little better. There's more room for him to spawn. I don't think they have to spawn in the dark. Okay, and then I need to glass this in because I don't want Squid spawning up here. Bloop, and then they would fall and drown in the air. I don't think they have to be in the dark, but I could totally put them back in the dark. That wouldn't be a big deal. I don't think anything can spawn on glass, so... Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know. See, I play a game where the squids only spawn in the dark. And so, you know, he's using this owl, and I finally take a look at the owl spell. And the way he's using it is not the way the spell says it's supposed to work. And so he's completely ignoring things like the distance at which he can use it, and the fact that his character is deaf and blind while he's using it to scout around. And stuff like that. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And so, all right, this is taking my episode longer, but I got to tell two quick stories about our Thursday night session, or Tuesday night session, I mean. The first one was we're going over the rules, and he's explaining the rules to his cousin who's never played before, and he says he wants me to chime in if he gets anything wrong, and so I'm pointing out that no, it doesn't actually work the way he's saying it's working. And he said, well, that's the way we do it on the other one. I'm like, yeah, well, those are what are called homebrew rules, where you change the rules. And he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna go with the homebrew rule. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I mean, you're the DM, you decide. And then he made some other changes to like how his character works and how his cousin's character works. And then when we get in there and we have to climb up this stone chimney, and everything I've read says, it's up to the DM to decide, but a lot of people allow you to choose either strength or dexterity when you're climbing something like what we're climbing. And so I tell him I want to climb up the chimney, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna use your strength." Well, my guy doesn't have a lot of strength, but he's got a lot of dexterity. I'm like, I'd rather use a dexterity check if that's okay. He's like, you know, I would say okay, but I'm really trying to be a stickler for the rules here. I'm like, are you kidding me? You changed so many rules right up until the point where it benefits me. And then the moment it's something that would benefit me, oh, well, we're a stickler for the rules now. No, no, you're not. Uh, and and then the other thing was I'd asked him earlier in the week what module we were playing because I was just curious what we were getting into, and so he's like, I don't want to tell you. You're gonna read it and then know everything about it. I'm like, okay, I don't like spoilers, so no, I wouldn't read ahead. I want to be surprised when I get there. You know I don't like spoilers. I've hung up on you because you try to tell me things ahead of time in shows I haven't watched. So no, I wouldn't do that. And so we get to the end of the session for the night, and he's like, "All right, I got to figure out XP." I'm like, "All right, we're gonna get 225 XP probably." He's like, "You read the book." I'm like, "Nope, I didn't." "You did too. I know you read the book because you know exactly how much XP you're about to get." I'm like, "No, the game normally awards you level 1 at the end of the first session, and that's how much XP we need to get to level 2. So, or awards you level 2 at the end of the first session. You start at level 1." And he's like, "No, I'm pretty sure you read the book. That's why I didn't want to tell you what the book was." I'm like, "Dude, I didn't even. All I know is the name of it. I was just curious as to which one you were going to do because you said 3 different ones you were going to do, and every time I talked to you, you changed which one we were going to do, and I was curious as to which one we were going to do. I didn't read the book. Calm down. Calm down, mister. I'm going to use variant rules for my character, but not your character." Uh, but yeah. So a lot of D&D for me now. I know Sunday we're going to play again, and for my group, and I've already got most of that set up. So hopefully that'll be fun again this week. It doesn't take too much work because there's so much online materials that you can use. I especially find uh, like there's a website that's used to figure out how large of an enemy group and what creatures are in it, which really cuts down on the amount of work necessary to do one of these things. But yeah, so got the Squid Farm upgraded. I hope it works better than my other one because my other one didn't work at all, and that'll get me some more black because that's my two big drawbacks right now are I don't have enough gravel. My tools are almost dead. I guess I got 3 drawbacks, and I've got no squid ink. So yeah. All right, with that, click like you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.